Australia is a destination lover's dream and should be on everyone's bucket list. Australia will provide you a memorable trip with its sugar-white sand beaches and stunning turquoise oceans, rich forests and national parks, cosmopolitan towns, pristine sun-baked islands, and quirkiest of fauna. It has proven quite difficult to choose only 8 tourist sites, with the area down under radiating breathtaking beauty everywhere you look. Nevertheless, we've compiled a list of the top 8 tourist attractions in Australia that you really must visit. Sydney, capital of New South Wales and one of Australia's largest cities, is best known for its harbourfront Sydney Opera House, with a distinctive sail-like design. Massive Darling Harbour and the smaller circular quay port are hubs of waterside life, with the arched harbour bridge and esteemed Royal Botanic Garden nearby. Sydney Tower's outdoor platform, the Skywalk, offers 360-degree views of the city and suburbs. Sydney is a very great city to visit, despite the fact that it might sound predictable. It is a thriving, always changing attraction. You can also travel from Sydney to the notorious Bondi Beach and the Three Sisters in the Blue Mountains National Park, both of which are listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Melbourne is the coastal capital of the southeastern Australian state of Victoria. At the city centre is the modern Federation Square development, with plazas, bars, and restaurants by the Yarra River. In the South Bank area, the Melbourne Arts Precinct is the site of Arts Centre Melbourne, a performing arts complex, and the National Gallery of Victoria, with Australian and Indigenous art. The second name that undoubtedly springs to mind when you hear the phrase Australia is Melbourne. Great food, culture, the arts, entertainment, and sports are all represented in it. Additionally, from 2011 to 2017, the city was declared the most livable city on Earth 7 times in a row, and it will remain in the top 10 cities until 2022. Melbourne is regarded as Australia's hippest metropolis. It also serves as a fantastic starting point for trips to other well-known sites including the Yarra Valley, Phillips Island, the Great Ocean Road, and many others. The Great Ocean Road is an Australian National Heritage-listed 240-kilometre stretch of road along the southeastern coast of Australia, between the Victorian towns of Torquay and Allansford. One of the most beautiful roads in the world is the Great Ocean Road. You definitely do not want to miss out on this 243 kilometres drive down the coast, which is a 1.5-hour drive from Melbourne. The 12 Apostles, Lockhart Gorge, and London Bridge are some of the most impressive rock formations in the world, making Port Campbell the most sought-after stop on the journey. Be brave enough to walk the 100 kilometers, 80 miles, Great Ocean Walk if you want to properly appreciate the Great Ocean Road's beauty. Driving will allow you to see and experience more than ever before. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system, composed of over 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands stretching for over 2,300 kilometers over an area of approximately 344,400 square kilometers, which is located in Queensland and is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, is the most famous place in Australia. It is also the largest coral reef system in the world. There are a variety of activities available on the reef, including swimming with dolphins, breathtaking helicopter excursions, whale viewing, and scuba diving. The Great Barrier Reef is considered to be accessible from Cairns, however it is also accessible from Bundaberg and Whitsunday. Byron Bay is a coastal town in the southeastern Australian state of New South Wales. It's a popular holiday destination, known for its beaches, surfing and scuba diving sites. Cape Byron State Conservation Park is on a headland with a lighthouse. Between June and November, humpback whales can be spotted from headland viewpoints such as the Captain Cook Lookout. The sweltering, sun-kissed town on New South Wales's north coast is well known for its hippie residents, laid-back lifestyle, and more lately, as a hotspot for A-list celebrities, where the Hemsworth brothers currently dwell and where Zac Efron will be spending his 2020 lockdown days. The easternmost point of Australia's mainland is Cape Byron Lighthouse, which provides some of the most breathtaking views of the ocean you'll ever see. Take a stroll through the town and sample the gelato, fish and chips, and bohemian-style goods before relaxing in the Watigos Beach's chilly blue waves. Coober Pedy is a town in northern South Australia, 846 kilometers north of Adelaide on the Stuart Highway. The town is sometimes referred to as the opal capital of the world because of the quantity of precious opals that are mined there. Coober Pedy is a town with a post-apocalyptic atmosphere that feels unearthly. It is a town with underground residents. It is situated in the outback of South Australia. The reason for the underground living condition is that the temperature can get to 48 degrees Celsius due to the intense heat of the sun. Although the residences' exteriors resemble caves, once you're underground, they feel quite cozy. A church is also situated 55 feet below the surface of the planet. Lake Hillier is a saline lake on the edge of Middle Island, the largest of the islands and islets that make up the Recherche archipelago in the Goldfields-Esperance region, off the south coast of Western Australia. It is particularly notable for its pink color. Remember that Instagram shot of the pink lake that you initially believed was altered? It's true. One of the many pink lakes in Australia is Lake Hillier, which has the most intense bubblegum pink color. The lake is located in Western Australia's Recherche archipelago, on the edge of Middle Island. A beautiful green forest separates the dark blue seas of the Indian Ocean from the saline pink waters that border them. You can take a boat tour or a flight to admire this extraordinary natural wonder's unrivaled beauty. Fraser Island, or Kari, is a World Heritage listed sand island along the southeastern coast in the Wide Bay, Burnett region, Queensland, Australia. The island is approximately 250 kilometers north of the state capital, Brisbane, and is within the Fraser Coast Region local government area. The island provides the most distinctive four-wheel drive experiences due to the lack of any sealed roads other than pristine sand. The road itself is a 75-mile beach. More than 100 freshwater lakes and creeks, stunning sandstone cliffs, shipwrecks, and, if you're lucky, a chance to see young humpback whales all abound on the island. Swimming at Lake Mackenzie, floating through Eli's Creek, and admiring Champagne Pool's ethereal blue waters are all highly recommended. Each and every type of traveler will find something to like in Australia, a great holiday destination. And if you have any immediate plans to visit Australia, these locations could make excellent beginning points for your journey. There is a lot to see and do, so you won't regret it. Thumbs up if you found this video informative and helpful. Please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends. Your support means the world to us.